Thank you for joining GymRa. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe now and turn on the notifications so that you can get the latest from GymRa and everyone here. Hi, my name's Leslie. Welcome to Mat Pilates. What you'll need today for class is a yoga mat or a Pilates mat and a set of light weights anywhere from 1 to 3 pounds. We'll get started lying down on our backs. So go ahead and set yourself up to begin in any supine shape that feels nice for you. You can have, I like to start with the soles of the feet together and the knees wide, but you can also start in Savasana shape, like in yoga with the legs long, whatever you need. Just take a moment here to close the eyes down, and we'll start by taking a cleansing breath. Nice slow inhale, fill up the lungs. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. And then take an inhale. Stretch your legs long, take the arms up and over the head, get really long on the mat, and then hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze, rock side to side a few times, massage that lower back. And then bend your knees and bring your legs into a tabletop position. As you inhale, take the arms up and over the head, and as you exhale, curl the head and shoulders up. Reach the right fingertips forward towards the front of your mat. Reach the left fingertips forward towards the front of your mat. And then inhale to go back, exhale to curl up. So keep going just like that. You can go fast or slow, it's up to you. We're just warming up the core, setting up for the 100. So you inhale, curl back, exhale, curl up, reach with the right fingertips, reach with the left fingertips. Try to keep your knees right in line with your hips. Make sure you inhale to go back, exhale to come up. Every time you exhale, see if you can get the head and shoulders a little bit higher off of the mat. Stay with it. We're here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reach right fingertips, left fingertips. Now pause in center, extend those legs to a high diagonal, and go ahead, start to pump the arms. This is the 100. Big deep breaths, inhales through the nose, exhales out the mouth. So it's inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Press the lower back down. Keep your arms strong and engaged. All 5 fingers of each hand are together. Point your toes, keep going. Big deep breaths. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. We're approaching our last 3 breaths. Almost there. Last 3, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Last 2, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Last 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Rest. Good job. Hug those knees into the chest. Pause to breathe. Again, you can rock side to side a few times if that feels nice for you. And then bring your feet down onto the mat, hips width distance apart, setting up for a Pilates bridge here. So lift up your hips. In a Pilates bridge, you want to be able to see your knees, so you don't want to lift the hips so high that you block the knees. Nice long line from the chest to your knees. Pull the belly in and up. As you exhale, scoop the belly and roll the spine back down nice and slow, 1 vertebra at a time. We'll take that twice more slow. Lift up the hips. Curl the spine back down. 1 more time, nice and slow. Lift up the hips. Curl the spine back down. And then we'll move it through a little faster, just taking the hips up and down. Lift and lower. Keep going. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. If you want to add on a little bit more challenge, you can float the arms up and have the palms facing in. If that feels like too much, just keep the hands down on the mat. Lift and lower. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Inhales to lift, exhales to lower. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Keep the belly in, lift and lower, lift and lower. We've got 10 and down, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we'll take it into a marching bridge. So as you lift the hips, bring that right leg into a tabletop position, put it back down. Left leg into tabletop, put it back down. Keep going, right and down, left and down. Go right and down, left and down. Right, left, right, left, right, left. We've got 5 more. Right, left, last 4, left, last 3, left, last 2, and left, last 1, and left. Now lift up your hips, bring that right leg into a tabletop position. See if you can straighten the right leg, point the toes, re-bend the knee, and then come back down. And then we'll do the same thing. So the left leg into tabletop, straighten the leg, bend the knee, come back down. So right, extend, bend, and down. Left, extend, bend, and down. Go right, take it up, bend, and down. Left, extend, bend, and down. 5 more. Extend, bend, and down. Go left, extend, bend, and down. Right, extend, bend, and down. Left, extend, bend, and down. Last 3, right? Take it up, bend, and down. Left, extend, bend, and down. Just 2 more. Right, extend, bend, and down. Left, extend, bend, and down. Last 1. Right, extend, bend, and down. Left, extend, bend, and down. Good job. Single leg circles. Take your left leg along on the mat. Lift your right leg up. Hands stay by your hips. Right toes point. Left foot is flexed. If it's too much to have the left leg straight, you can always just bend the left knee and have the left foot down on the mat. No problem. Go ahead and start to draw circles with that right leg. So you want the circles to be no wider than the width of a Pilates magic ring. If you know what one looks like, you have an idea. Basically, they're nice, small, controlled circles. The goal here is to keep the hips stable. So really squeeze that left leg and press it down into the mat, or if the left knee is bent, you press the left foot down into the mat. Tailbone is heavy, rib cage closed. Right leg nice and long, point those toes. Go ahead and take the opposite direction, reverse the direction of the circles. Make sure you're breathing, never hold your breath. Just a few more in this direction. Last circle counterclockwise, pause here. Take the arms open over the head as you inhale. As you exhale, bend that right knee, curl up as high as you can, reaching the fingertips forward. As you inhale, take the right leg all the way back, long arms up. Exhale, crunch, bring that right knee in. Keep going, reach it back, curl up. For 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, we are halfway there. 11, 12, 13, 14, keep that left leg pressing down. 15, 16, keep going. 17, almost there. 18, 19, 20, good job. Take a little rest, pause, and we'll take the other side when you're ready. So take the right leg down, the left leg goes up for single leg circles on the other side. Again, if it's too much to have the left leg straight, bend the knee, left or right, too much to have the right leg straight, excuse me, bend the knee and place the right foot down. You guys know what I'm talking about. We're doing the other side. All right, go ahead and start to draw those nice controlled circles with that left leg. Again, tailbone is heavy on the mat. Try not to let those hips wobble around. The circles should not be fast. They can just be really slow. Pilates is all about control, working to connect to your core, your powerhouse, your center. So really focus on that aspect here. Make sure you're breathing. Don't forget to breathe. Point the left toes. Left leg nice and long. Right leg is pressing into the mat. That will help with your stability. Go ahead and reverse the direction. Go the opposite way. Steady with the breath. Nice, slow, deep breathing. Last circle in the counterclockwise direction. Pause. Take the arms up and over the head. Curl the head and shoulders up. Bend that left knee. Hands reach forward as far as you possibly can. Try to get both shoulder blades off the mat. Reach all the way back. Come all the way up. That's 2, 3. Reach back. 4. We've got 20. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job. Take a little moment here. Pause to breathe. We'll take the roll up next. So you're already set up. Both legs are nice and long on the mat. Flex the feet for the roll up. Take both arms up, palms face forward. As you inhale, curl the head and shoulders up. As you exhale, reach and dive for the toes. Get as long as you possibly can in your spine. Inhale, hollow the belly, roll back down 1 vertebra at a time. Exhale, the arms go back up. We're doing 4 more rounds. Curl the head and shoulders, reach and dive for the toes to extend your spine. Roll back down nice and slow, 1 vertebra at a time. Arms go back up. 3 more. Inhale, curl. Exhale, reach, dive and extend. Press those legs heavy into the mat. Inhale, roll back down. Exhale, arms up. Last 2. Inhale, exhale, reach and dive. Inhale, roll back down. Exhale, the arms go back up. Last full round. Inhale, curl. Exhale, reach and dive. Inhale, roll back down. Exhale, the arms go back up. Really nice. Now we'll take a half round just to transition. So curl the head and shoulders up. Reach and dive for the toes. Pull yourself up to a tall spine. Take your feet a little less than the width of the mat. Take your hands outside of the mat, tense your fingertips, and just focus on getting a really tall spine here. So pull the lower belly in and up. Shoulders away from the ears, take an inhale. As you exhale, just take your gaze to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, gaze to the left. We'll do that twice more. Head back to center. Take it right. Keep the spine tall. Back to center. Take it to the left. Back to center. 1 more round to the right. Back to center. To the left. Back to center. Now interlace all 10 fingers behind your head. Take an inhale. As you exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Keep going just like that. Try to keep the elbows nice and wide. The legs are really firmly pressing down into the mat and the spine stays tall. So really focus on growing your spine as you come back through the center. Twist it right, come back to center, twist it left, come back to center. Keep going just like that. A few more rounds. Almost there. Twist right, center, left, center. Last round, right, center, go left and center. Now take the arms wide and we'll go for the full saw here. So lengthen tall spine and with the straight arms, twist it right, come back to center. Straight arms, twist it left, come back to center. Really nice. Keep that spine tall. Keep the legs pressing down into the mat and make sure your arms are nice and engaged the entire time. Shoulders stay away from the ears. We've just got 2 more rounds. Twist it right, back to center, twist it left, back to center. Last round, go right, back to center, go left, back to center, and then take the arms down by the sides. Really nice work. Take your hands by your hips, scoot yourself towards the top of the mat for rolling like a ball. Bend your knees, bring your big toes together so that they touch. Grab your shins from the outside and find your balance first. So lift up those toes. As you inhale, you rock back just to the tips of the shoulder blades, and exhale, rock right back up and balance. We're taking 5 rounds, so we've got 4 more. Inhale, rock back. Exhale, rock up. Last 3. Exhale. Last 2. Exhale. Last 1. Exhale, pause here. Bring your knees together. Slide your hands behind you. Prop yourself up onto your forearms so that your hands are just underneath your hips and your legs are into a tabletop. As you inhale, fully extend the legs to a high diagonal, and as you exhale, pull the knees back in. So reach, extend the legs, pull the knees back in. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. Last 5 like this. 5, 4, 3, point those toes, 2, 1. Knees to the right. Same thing. Take an extend and bend. We're doing 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep that belly in. 3, 2, 1. Bring the legs back to center. Take them over to the left, knees to the left. Same thing, 10 times. Extend and bend. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, almost there, 2, last 1. Bring the knees back to center. Lie down on your back and your legs are in tabletop. We're setting up for our series of 5. We never skip series of 5 in my classes. Very important work here. Single leg stretches first. So from here, curl the head and shoulders up, left leg to a high diagonal, hands grab onto the right shin, and then switch out your legs going right and left, right and left. Keep the lower back pressing down, tailbone heavy, the head and shoulders up. The upper body does not move in this exercise. So a lot of people will do this. Don't do that. Keep the upper body as stable as you possibly can, just switching out those legs. Full extension of each leg. Point those toes. 5, 4, last 3, 2, 1, and rest. Really nice work. All right, series of 5 is a doozy. We're doing 5 straight classical Pilates abdominal exercises here. Next, we're setting up double leg stretch. Bring those legs back to tabletop position. Curl the head and shoulders up. Take the hands behind the head. As you inhale, extend both legs to a high diagonal. As you exhale, take the arms in a full circle. Scoop the knees into the chest. Inhale, reach and extend. Exhale, scoop the knees into the chest. Keep going. Try to keep the elbows wide. Remember to only take the legs as low as you can go while still keeping the lower back down onto the mat. So don't take the legs to hover if you've got a big arch in your spine. Really try to keep the integrity of the shape. So press lower back down, most important thing. We're here for another 5, 4, 3. You guys are doing great. 2, 1. Rest. Really nice. Take a moment here. Pause. We've got 3 more, just 3 more, and then we'll be out of here. Don't worry. All right. Single straight leg stretch. Both legs straight up to the ceiling. Curl the head and shoulders up. Lower that left leg to hover. Grab your right shin from behind. Switch it out left and right. Just like single leg stretch, except with straight legs. Point your toes. Press lower back down, head and shoulders up. Keep going. Switching it out. Both shoulder blades off of the mat. Everyone's doing great. Legs engaged. No floppy limbs. Keep going. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Really nice work. All right, just two more. We're almost there, almost through the series of 5. Hands by your hips for double straight leg stretch. Take both legs straight up to the sky or to the ceiling if you're indoors. Curl the head and shoulders up if you can. Now, if it's too much to have the head and shoulders up, you can always put the head and shoulders back down. As you inhale, it's a slow lower down with both legs and an exhale right back up. Slow lower down, only going as low as you can go while still keeping that lower back down on the mat. Exhale right back up. Inhale slow, exhale right back up. Keep going. Squeeze the inner thighs. Again, if it becomes too much to have the head and shoulders up, you can take the head and shoulders back down. Keep the lower back pressing down onto the mat. Slow lower with the legs. Exhale right back up. We're here for another 5. I know this one's a doozy, but you guys are doing great. 4, try to stay with it. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Lower the head and shoulders, hug the knees into the chest, or maybe you need to place the feet down on the mat, whatever you need here. We just have one more in series of 5. Finish it off with a crisscross. Legs back to tabletop. Head and shoulders up, hands behind the head. This time the upper body moves because we've added the twist. So take that left leg to a high diagonal. Left elbow connects to the right knee. Right elbow connects to the left knee. Keep going, twist and twist, 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 and twist, twist, twist. Keep going at your own pace. Try to connect opposite elbow to opposite knee if you can. Right, left, twist, twist. We've got 5, 4, point those toes, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Really nice work. If you would like, what can feel really nice here is to take a little Pilates bridge. So place those feet down on the mat, lift up your hips to a Pilates bridge. You might just want to hold this one, stretch out those abs, maybe interlock all 10 fingers if you've got that range of motion. Breathe. And then scoop the belly, roll the spine back down. We'll take a roll up to transition. So take your left leg long, right leg long, arms up. Curl the head and shoulders up. Reach and dive for those toes. Scoop your legs around and step back into a high plank pose. Feet about hips width distance apart. Curl your tailbone under slightly. Knit your ribs together. Strong straight arms. Press into the mat with your fingertips. Spread the fingers wide so your hands look like starfish. Make sure your feet are hips width distance apart. I think I said that already, but I'll say it again because now take those heels and drop them to the right. Twist open, reach that left arm up to the sky. Stretch the left arm up and over the ear. Modified side plank. Make sure you breathe, lift those hips high. Come back through plank pose and then we'll take the other side. Just drop those heels to the left, twist, reach that right arm up. If it feels nice, you can stretch it all the way up and over the ear. Pass back through center, find that plank pose. Let's hold it for 5. Belly in, 4. Strong straight arms for 3. 2, almost there. 1, lift those hips up and back to downward facing dog. Pedal out your dog a little bit, bend the right knee, bend the left knee. And then find some stillness here. Really lengthen the tailbone to the sky. Feet about hips width distance apart, hands shoulder width distance apart. Make sure your fingers are spread. So you really want to activate your fingertips here. And then we'll just take a little bit of movement. So pull the right knee into your nose, round forward like a plank. Step back to down dog, left knee to nose. Step back to down dog, then take that right hand, tap your left shin. Take it back, left hand taps right shin and back. Keep going with that motion. So the knee to the nose, down dog, left knee, down dog, right hand taps opposite shin and back, left hand taps opposite shin and back. You just keep going at your own pace. Stay with your breath. Everyone's doing great, good work here. We're just getting a little of movement here. Take one more full round, so pulling the knee to the nose, right side, left side, then tapping opposite shin. Find that down dog, take a breath in, take a breath out. Really nice work. Walk those hands back to meet the feet. Roll up to stand nice and slow, one vertebra at a time. And now we're doing a roll down and a walk out to a plank. So hollow the belly, roll down, walk it out and find your plank. Walk it back to the feet, roll up to stand, and we will do that twice more fully through. So exhale, round. Inhale, walk it out. Exhale, walk it back. Inhale, roll up to stand. One more full round. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, walk it out. Exhale, walk it back. Inhale, roll up to stand. We'll meet in a high plank. So go ahead and roll down, walk it out, find your high plank, and pause here. Just hold it. Focus on building your strength. Keep those legs strong and engaged. Press into the balls of the feet. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take those knees down onto the mat. Find a tabletop pose. A few rounds of cat-cow here. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the spine. Exhale, round. Take that twice more on your own with the breath. After that third round, find a neutral spine and come down onto your forearms. Interlock all 10 fingers. Forearm, tabletop. Take your right leg, point your toes, and extend the right leg towards the back of the mat. From here, lift the right leg as high as you can possibly get it. Up, 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 up. And then tap it down. I want that leg as high as it can go, leg engaged. We've got 10 of them, so lift and down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now lift the right leg as high as you can and pull the right knee in behind the left knee. And then lift it all the way back up as high as you can. We've got 10 of these. So we've got 9 and up. 8, press those forearms down. 7, keep the belly in. 6, point your toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that right leg high. Now it's just a bend and extend. You keep that leg above your hip. Bend, extend. 3, 4, keep going. 5, we're doing 10. 6, 7, 8, press the forearms firmly. 9, 10, right toes to the back of the mat. Step your left toes to the back of the mat. Find a forearm plank. Again, feet about hips width distance in your forearm plank. Pull the navel towards your spine, knit your ribs together, and firmly press the forearms into the mat. More weight towards the elbows. Take those heels and drop them to the right, back through center, then to the left. Keep going. So heels center, right, center, left, center, to the right, center, to the left. 5 more. Center, right, center, left. Last 4. Center, right, center, left. Last 3. Right, center, left. 2. 1 more round. Center, to the left, back to center. Release the interlock of the hands. Lower those hips down onto the mat. And take a Sphinx pose. Really nice job. Take a breath in, take a breath out. Great, good work. Now, roll onto your right hand side. Banana your body. So you'll take your right elbow down and prop your head into your right hand. And then your left toes, take them to the back corner of the mat so you've got a little bit of a banana shape in your body. That left hand is coming in front of your ribs so that your hips stay stable. Now, in future classes, I'll offer you a more advancing option. For now, keep that left hand there. The most important thing is to keep the hips stable. Pull your belly in, lift up your left leg so it's about a foot, about 12 inches above your right. It's never going to go below this height for the next few exercises. So from here, lift it as high as you can and then bring it back down to that foot height from the right leg. So lift up and down. We're doing 10, 8, 7, press that right leg into the mat, 6, 5, 4, 3, really nice, 2, 1. Now keep it that height, just take the leg forward, center, back, and center. Forward, center, back, and center. For 3, center, back, center. 4, back, keep that belly tight. 5, back, center. 6, back, center. 7, take it back, center. 8, behind, center. Last 2, last 1. Really nice. Now place the left foot down, roll onto your stomach, and we'll set up for some work for the back, chest, and shoulders. Take your feet a little bit wider than your hips, toes point, legs engaged. So you always want to make sure those legs are firm, strong, and engaged, and the belly is in. Hands underneath your shoulders, and we'll just start with a little warm up here. Peel the chest up off of the mat, lower the chest back down. We'll take 9 more and down. 8, 7, 6, keep the gaze down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lift up the chest and pause. Slide your hands back so they're closer to your ribs, and then lift up your hands. So your hands should be hovering about 1 inch off of the mat. See if you can lift the chest a little bit higher. Hold it there and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the hands right there. Just lower everything down for a breath. And then lift everything back up again. This time, cactus your arms, squeeze the shoulder blades. As you inhale, stretch both arms forward, palms facing in. And as you exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, cactus those arms once again. We've got 10. So reach it forward and back. 8, 7, 6, 5, keep going. 4, last 3, 2, 1, and rest. Child's pose. Hands under shoulders. Stretch the spine. Big toes touch, hips back. Really nice work. All right, back to your tabletop position. We're doing all of that on the other side. So come down onto your forearms, find that forearm tabletop, interlock all 10 fingers. The left leg extends, left toes point, back of the mat, press the forearms firmly down. As you inhale, the left leg goes as high as you can possibly get it up there, and then all the way back down. So 9, 8, 7, 6, keep the leg engaged, 5, 4, 3, belly in, 2, 1. Now lift it as high as you can, and we do the knee to knee 10 times. So take that left knee behind the right, all the way back up for 9, yes, 8, 7. Your leg does not have to get as high as mine. I just want you getting it as high as you possibly can. 6, 5, keep going, point those toes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lift it as high as you can. Last thing is the bend, extend for 9, 8, keep those forearms strong. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, almost there, 2, and 1. Left toes to the back of the mat, right toes to the back of the mat. Find that forearm plank. This time, bring your big toes to touch and stack your feet. We'll do some oblique crunches. So tap the right hip down and up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back through center. Let's take the other side for 10 times. Stack the feet, left hip down and up. 8, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Release the interlock. Lower the hips down. Come back to your Sphinx pose. Really nice job. Take a moment to breathe. Press those forearms into the mat. Shoulders away from the ears. And I am going to turn so you can see me, but you should just flip onto your left side. So just flip onto your left side. You don't need to do what I'm doing. I'm adding an extraneous movement. Prop your head in your left hand. Again, you want that little bit of a banana shape, so take the feet to the opposite corner of the mat, so you've got that banana shape. The right hand in front of your ribs. Belly in first. Remember to keep that. Then lift your right leg about a foot off of your left. It will not go below this height. Keep it at this height. First, we do the straight leg lifts up as high as you can and down, but don't let the hips wobble. So if you take it really high and you're all cattywampus, don't take the leg so high. We've got 10 of them, so this is 9, 8, keep that leg strong, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the leg at that height. Now we take the forward and center, back and center. Forward, back and center. This is 3, back and center. 4, center, back and center. 5, back and center. 6, back and center. 7, back and center. 8, back and center. 2 more. 9, back and center. Last one, back and center. Good job. Right foot down, roll onto your stomach. We'll take swimming. Don't do what I'm doing. You're just rolling onto your stomach. I'm just flipping around so I'm back in the proper position here. And for swimming, take your arms forward, the gaze is down so the neck stays nice and long. Lift up your arms and your legs. It's the opposite arm and the opposite leg. So as my left leg lifts, my right arm lifts opposite, but you go as fast as you possibly can. Point your toes. Keep that belly tight. Opposite arm, opposite leg. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Take a child's pose. Stretch out the spine. Knees wide, big toes touch. Slow down the breath if you lost it for any reason. From child's pose, rise up tabletop, tuck your toes. Meet me in a down dog. Lift those hips up and back. If you need to pedal it out again a few times, by all means, please do so. And then when you're ready, walk the hands to the back of the mat and take a rag doll. Grab opposite elbows. You can let the upper body sway side to side. Hands to the mat, roll up to stand nice and slow, 1 vertebra at a time. Let's do a little bit of leg work here. We'll take a split stance. So step the right foot forward. You'll be on the ball of your left foot. The hands are going to come forward, but for now, just bring your hands into prayer so you can make sure you have the proper alignment. When you bend your right knee, the left knee should tap down and your right knee should be tracking right over your ankle. So just check that out, make sure you've got the proper alignment, and then take those arms forward, palms face in, and then we go all the way down, all the way up for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now come all the way down and we're just gonna lift that left knee up an inch and down an inch. Keep the belly in. For 2, we're doing 15. 3, 4, 5, little lift, little lower. 6, 7, 8, you guys are doing great. 9, 10, last 5, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good job. Straighten that left leg. Take those hands down. Step back to a plank pose. Walk the hands back to meet the feet. Roll up to stand. And we'll do the other side. So find that split stance. Left foot forward, right foot back. Hands in prayer just to check your alignment. So you're on the ball of your back foot. As you bend the knee, you want to make sure that the left knee is tracking right over that left ankle, and then stand all the way back up. Once you've got your alignment, take the arms forward to add on to your challenge. Tap the knee all the way down, all the way up. 9, 8, 7, 6, squeeze those inner thighs at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then come all the way back down. Now it's just a little lift, little lower with that right knee. So up an inch, down an inch. For 2, 3, keep that belly in. 4, 5, tall spine. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, almost there. 12, just 3 more. 13, 14, 15, straighten that right leg, take those hands down, step back to a plank pose, meet me in a downward facing dog, pedal out your dog, bend the right knee, bend the left knee. A few times, breath to movement, roll forward to plank, inhale, press back, down dog. Twice more, inhale to plank. Exhale to down dog. One more. Inhale to plank. Exhale to down dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, bring those knees down to tabletop. Weight block time. So go ahead and grab those weights. You're probably thinking, why did she have me get weights at the beginning of the class? We're here. So grab your weights. Take the one weight to the right of your mat, one weight to the left of your mat. We're doing the work from the tabletop pose. We'll begin by taking the weight in the left hand. The right leg, take it back, right toes to the back of the mat. As you lift the leg to hip height, take that left weight all the way out to shoulder height and then all the way back down. For 2, belly in, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Really nice. Now lift the leg up to hip height and keep the leg off the mat. Take the weight with a straight arm, just take it all the way straight back and down. For 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep that right leg up. Now just pull the weight in so the elbow is bent at 90 degrees and down. For 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Really nice work. Place your right knee down, take the weight, place it off to the left. Left hand back down onto the mat. If you want to, you can take a cat-cow to reset the spine. That always feels nice. And then we'll grab the weight in the right hand. I'm gonna turn around so you can see me. We are doing the exact same exercises, but you'll have the weight in the right hand. The left leg will go back behind you. Starting taking the weight all the way out to shoulder height, up and down as the leg lifts. For 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now lift the leg to hip height and keep it hip height. And we start with the straight arm, taking the right weight back and down. For 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now the narrow row, pulling the weight in so your elbows bent 90 and down. For 2, keep that left leg up. For 3, almost there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Really nice work. Place that weight off to the side. Come back to your tabletop position. We'll take a shoulder stretch. Stretch your right arm all the way up to the sky. Thread the needle, so thread that right arm all the way underneath the body. Roll onto your right shoulder, right cheek down. If you want to, you can walk the left fingertips forward. And just breathe into that right shoulder. Left hand by your cheek. Stretch the right arm all the way up as you inhale. Place the right hand down. Reach the left arm up. Thread the needle. If you want to, you can walk those right fingertips forward. Right hand by your face. Stretch that left arm all the way back up to the sky. Left hand comes down. Tuck the toes, lift the hips to a downward facing dog. Walk the hands back to meet the feet. Bend your right knee deeply, plant your left hand, twist open, reach that right arm up to the sky. Wrist circles one direction, then the other if you would like. And then switch, right hand down, bend your left knee, twist open. Wrist circles if you want to. Really nice work, everyone. We're almost there. Left hand down, roll up to stand, one vertebra at a time. And our final thing is Pilates style push-ups. We'll always end with push-ups. So we start with a roll down. So hollow the belly, roll down. Walk it out, find your plank pose, and then your choice. If you need to lower the knees, you can lower the knees, or you can do it with knees off the mat. It's 3 push-ups, down and up. Try to keep the elbows by your ribs, legs engaged. After your 3rd round, lift the hips up and back to down dog. Walk the hands back to meet the feet. Roll up to stand. And you are done. Great, good work. Thank you for joining me.